Most accurate forecast with Thomas Geboy. Weather rates certified 11 years in a row.
Good afternoon, Utah. Happy Thursday or happy Friday Eve. It is going to be a toasty Thursday across the Beehive State, but it's going to be a beautiful Thursday on top of that because we're going to find mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies right now in Snow Basin. You can definitely tell we've seen a lot of snow melt here in the last couple of weeks. We're going to find a lot more of it today, as our daytime highs are going to be probably the hottest we've seen so far this season, but we've got some very big changes on the way going into our Friday and the Memorial Day weekend. Here's the view from Red Cliffs Lodge down in Moab. Looks like somebody's coming down the Colorado River right now, but it'd be a great day to spend some time outside in Moab, but it is going to be a bit toasty in Moab as temperatures in southeastern Utah are going to be climbing into the lower and middle 90s. Meanwhile, around St. George, that temperature will be approaching the century mark, and all of this is being driven by high pressure that is firmly in control of our weather instead of a westerly flow. As we go from this afternoon into the evening, those winds are going to be out of the southwest, and that's allowing those warmer temperatures to arrive. It's also keeping our skies on the quiet side, but this high pressure is going to start to migrate down to the southeast, and you can see a system on the way from the Pacific Northwest. That's what's going to be moving in our direction by the time we get into our Friday and more specifically this weekend. But those daytime highs going to be feeling more like late June, early July. A high temperature of 93 in Salt Lake City. If we get to 93, we'll break the record. Manila gets to 81 degrees today. Partly cloudy up north and in central Utah, where we'll see a high of 90 in Gunnison, 90 in Oak City. Then in southern Utah, maybe the perfect day in Bryce Canyon with a daytime high of 79 degrees. Blanding gets to 86, and Milford will be knocking on the door of 90 degrees as well. But with a little bit of an increased southwesterly wind today, that fire risk will begin to increase, but that fire risk will be increasing even more. We'll have multiple fire weather watches go into effect tomorrow morning, lasting through Saturday evening. We also have a red flag warning for Grand County tomorrow, and I only anticipate that these will become red flag warnings and will likely get expanded as we go from tomorrow into Saturday, as those relative humidity values are going to be on the low side, and those winds are really going to start to increase by tomorrow. We could see some wind gusts upwards of 45 miles per hour, so that fire risk for tomorrow will be basically expanded from the I-70 corridor and just north of the I-70 corridor with that elevated fire concern. So that's something to definitely keep an eye on as we go into our Friday. So let's begin the future cast at 1 o'clock this afternoon, staying on the dry side for the most part. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a stray shower or two in the northwestern half of our area later today into this evening. But then as we go into Friday, that system starts to approach from our north, a little bit better of a chance for some wet weather in the northernmost half of the state. But then that chance is only going to start to increase in the northern two-thirds of the state as we go into Saturday as the cold front moves in. And then from that point, our temperatures will be cooling down in a big way. But you can see that as we go throughout the next 7 days, we actually could see a decent amount of wet weather in central and northern Utah, especially in the higher terrain. So keep your fingers crossed. We definitely need the wet weather, but it might throw a wrench into your Memorial Day weekend plans. For St. George, we'll see a daytime high near 100 degrees today. So it is going to be a hot day. We get more heat Friday and Saturday, but temperatures will go on a downward trend going into Monday, where we could see a slight chance for wet weather in St. George on Memorial Day Monday. But along the Wasatch Front, record heat for today, a slight chance for our Friday, but then we'll have a better chance for wet weather Saturday, Sunday, and into Memorial Day on Monday, with the highs going from the 80s on Friday down to the lower 60s by Memorial Day on Monday. And there will also be the chance for a few thunderstorms. But if you want to stay